this is your month guide to be free of your ruling planet. Hello, hi Capricorns. I hope that you are all gorgeous and well. Welcome to my channel. And if you're watching me for the first time, most people know that I'm a psychic, so I don't read cards. I interpret the information that I get from spirit to help you. And this is your month guide to be free of your ruling planet, which some of you may be pleased about and some of you may not be pleased about, because where it is your ruling planet, it gives you an extra layer of protection that you've kind of had for the last 2 years. And now, just like a parent, it's setting you free and watching you kind of like take all the lessons you've learned in the next 2 years and apply them into your life. And to be a proud parent as it moves on to Aquarius in a very strong way. So for some of you, this will be a relief, and some of you, this will be like, my comfort blanket, my daddy's gone. But what does it mean for you in your love life? A lot of things, because I just get here that you have clear sight and clear knowing about who you are, what you want to be with, who you want to be with. And for some of you, it's not even necessarily about even a partnership. Like, I don't get that being the top of the box. I mean, Saturn has left you feeling like you are top of the box, and anybody that comes into your world, they have to slightly cater around you. And I don't mean that in a horrible way, but just in a kind of like, kind of slightly done with putting other people first, and you're really enjoying putting yourself first. So for some of you watching this, you might be just doing it out of curiosity because you're single, but you're just like, yeah, I'm okay with being single. And then there are some of you that are in relationships, or maybe don't want to be single but want to be with somebody. You will only attract those who will work with you and around you, and not the other way around, which has been a former pattern of yours, which is to kind of give too much of yourself, and that being a place where actually it stopped you from moving forward. I get here that some of you are going to be considering, where you do have relationships, moving in with somebody. I've been getting that quite a lot in readings. So there's a lot about moving, people that have big distances, big sort of gaps, really making that consideration about whether they want to move to kind of, because it benefits the direction that you want to go in. I get here that some of you have a real focus on money and growth and personal development, and how that helps you to feel more confident about yourself and the relationship you're with, and then how that makes and informs decisions in this month about how the money flows in your relationship towards the choices that you will make, staying or not staying with somebody also too. I also get here that you argue more efficiently if you need to in this month. So let's say you get your way a little bit more because you're more direct. You are what I mean by being more efficient, you don't let it blow into a tornado. You're good at bringing it back to the point, making it have a focus, making it more of a debate than an argument, which then sees you get your own way. So when I look at this month, this is more about how you are as a person when it comes to your love life, about how empowered you are as Saturn leaves your sign, and how you integrate that in the relationships that you choose to have in your life, and that it's done on the premises that they follow, not you be the follower, and that you lead and they find a mutual way to have an understanding with you, because your guidance is done with respect and done in a way that makes others think clearer. So for me, that feels like you have learned a way of not getting swept up into moments that can bring about crazy in your life and knowing how to calm that down, which makes you quite an attractive element. You may find that others want you more or need you more because you are pulling away, but actually you've learned to have these very healthy boundaries when it comes to love. And it's certainly, I need to stress, it's really not in a negative way. And I don't know if I'm expressing that well. I get here that also that when it comes to, because we are in a Mercury retrograde, anybody that returns to you in this time, you will not be interested in at all. If anything, it will be just for you to say what's on your mind about it, maybe to give them peace of your mind. I also get here that if you have also been not getting back to somebody because you were unsure about whether you do or you don't want to have a relationship, that actually you become clearer with people. So if you're not interested, you'll be like, I'm really sorry, I'm not interested. And you'll be clearer. There's this whole kind of like I'm going to be succinct and I'm going to be sincere and I'm going to just be clear, bring stability to myself and others. A lot of self-nurturing I get in this, and this is why I'm saying there's probably a few Capricorns who are not, their love life is not the main thing on their mind. And that with being said, I know this is a love reading, but your focus on your personal development and money is where it does need to be, because that's where you have the most success, because that same energy, the same approach that you have with love life, you have that with your personal interactions, which makes you, again, very confident, very alluring, people drawn to you, which means money, finances, personal development, all those kind of positive things that you want in your life are also drawn towards you as well. So I guess what I'm trying to say in this reading is that if you want a love life, you can, but it will be on your terms. And it's lucky it's on your terms, because you're not a horrible person for you to use that in a horrible way. And some of you will find love in other things, I think, is maybe the best thing. The love of yourself. If you'd like to have a private reading about what's happening for you, the links to my services are just down below. But I think Capricorns are going to have a fabulous month. Take care.